can kindly take our seats. Anthony, if you can guide the people out there to take our seats. FF, Omo, if you can kindly guide all our guests and members of the club to kindly take their seats so that we get started. So friends, welcome to Kampala South again. My name is Peter Mukuru, a member of this club. I will support coordinating this evening's function. We will have, it's a fellowship meeting, and of course we are celebrating one of our members and a friend of you, Geoffrey Kitakule, and congratulating him on being installed as District Governor 2025-2026.
A very warm welcome to you all. Thank you for visiting the Rotary Club of Kampala South. We meet here Mondays, every Monday, 6 o'clock. But today is a special day, and we are not meeting at exactly 6 because we knew that we had a lot to do. It is special, of course, because one of our own is taking up a very big office in the district, and as the Rotary Club of Kampala South, we just cannot take that lying down. This club is a friendly club. We are a club of very many people. At the moment, we are actually the biggest in number, and we are looking at adding more. But on behalf of the Rotarians of the Rotary Club of Kampala South, I want to say Karibu Sana. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you for that, and we hope you can have a good time. I only have two remarks to make, and one of them is really appreciation. First of all, to appreciate everybody that is here, but also to appreciate District Governor-elect Geoffrey Kitakule, first of all, for choosing to be a Rotarian in the Rotary Club of Kampala South, because he has brought us fame to this club. It's really the first time that we're having a district governor, and that's not a small thing. I know the Rotary Club of Kampala North has very many past district governors, and we've always been envious of that. So, but at least now we have a governor of our own and a governor of everyone else in the district, and we're very happy about that at the Rotary Club of Kampala South. So we are grateful that he made the bold step to take on the mantle, and as you have witnessed today, and as you witnessed in Jinja as well, he's a governor that is loved by everybody. The other thing that I am very grateful about is that District Governor-elect Geoffrey Kitakule is going to be taking on leadership at a time when our club actually flying high. And I want to really thank him again for the role that he has played in the success of this club. Many of you did not know Governor Geoffrey Kitakule or District Governor-elect Geoffrey Kitakule until when he got announced as a district governor nominee designate. But for us, as members of this club, we have known him as a change maker. We have known him as a man that gets things done. I happen to serve in his leadership as a president in our club almost 10 years ago, and I was serving service projects director, and I saw firsthand his way of working. Geoffrey Kitakule is organized, he likes to plan his things, and many of you are going to work with him, you're going to see that. He leads by heart, and that we know. And you will see it, and we are witnessing it today in the friends that have come here today. But most of all, Geoffrey Kitakule, when he was president, he helped us to set up systems that we had started on, but in his year, we had a lot of them coming alive. And some of those systems are what is making our club to be strong, to be well governed, but also as a club that has the kind of success that we see today. So Geoffrey Kitakule, we want to thank you so much for flying our flag high. We're very proud of you as a club member. And we want to wish you well as you take on this mantle of leadership. So on behalf of the Rotary Club of Kampala South, and by Kampala South, I also mean the family, the greater family, the Rotary Club of Kampala Springs, the Rotary Club of Abakololo, the Rotary Club of Jansi, the Rotary Club of Kampala Manisha, the Rotary Club of Uptown Kampala, and of course the Rotary Club of Kampala South. Plus the many that we are about to give birth to. So on all their behalf of this club, we want to really wish you well. We want to wish you a wonderful tour of service. We know you'll make us proud, and we look forward to hosting you here every time you come. We will not tire to speak about you because you're one of us, and you are a good ambassador to the rest of Rotary in Uganda. So go forth and make us proud. Thank you.
People on whose shoulders we stand, our past district governors, I will not ask you to stand up, but you may wave to your people. Of course, we have our district governor-elect, Geoffrey. At an opportune time, shortly we will introduce him. We have our assistant governors, our magical assistant governors. Please wave to your people. The magical assistant governors, Constant, you're one of them. I have not seen you waving to your people. I don't know, that's a protest note. Governor, and people don't want to be recognized. We will move on. And of course, we have a number of district officials. In our midst, we also, of course, escorting the district governor. We have the district governor-elect. We have part of his team, district assistant governor-elect. And also, we have president-elects. They have decided to unite for good. I hope our governor is safe. The proximity is interesting. And of course, our governor, Geoffrey Kitakule is a Rotary character. And I think once a Rotary character is a Rotary character. So in our midst, we have our Rotary leadership. We have our DRL, who is represented here by Rotary Alosi. Welcome. We have our past district representatives. Please wave to all of us. We have our DRL elect. Welcome. And I know we have a number of leaders here with us, and we thank you so much for joining us. And all of you colleagues, we recognize you and thank you so much for joining us. In a moment, and I'll ask us to turn to the screen, we will have an introduction of Rotarian Geoffrey Kitakule, who is our district governor-elect. So if you could the screen.
Have you ever faced a moment when you wanted to make a difference, but didn't know where to start? She badly wants to save the baby's life. She screams and cries on top of her lungs, and people rush to her side. They give her more cloth to cover the baby, but it's too late. The baby is dead. She had ridden hours on a dusty road, hoping to reach the health center in time. This happens all the time. Many people get sick with curable diseases like malaria, pneumonia, and they don't make it. For one boy, watching this happen again and again in front of him was unbearable. And that boy couldn't stop thinking, what can be changed to stop this? The path he took changed everything. And by the time you hear this story, it might change how you see the world too.
From the shadows emerged Geoffrey Kitakule. Geoffrey Kitakule. Geoffrey is a born leader.
What many people don't know about Geoffrey is that he's a doer. He's a very silent doer.
When he commits to do something, he does it full time.
He supports whoever he works in excess.
The vision, the generosity, the kind heart is just but a bit of what you speak about this guy.
He's been a mentor, a protector, and a father figure.
And he's always looking out for who to support and to help. No wonder he joined Rotary.
I'm Geoffrey Kitakule. My journey did not start in a city. It started in Sesa.
This is a small town outside, and definitely when you get there, you can see there's a lot of need.
I grew up watching people around struggling. And my question was, does it have to be this way? What can you do to make a difference in people's lives?
Geoffrey wasn't allowed or most noticeable child. He was curious, spending most of his free time playing soccer, absorbing life lessons quietly.
But very organized, structured, and extremely reliable.
His father, a disciplined railway executive and prominent trade unionist, taught him that success was more than survival. It was about making a difference. His mother, teacher, taught him to always put God first in all he did, and that education could unlock opportunity.
My dad emphasized education, not just education, but education as a means of making a difference in your life, to get out of the struggling environment, but also help those that are be struggling or helpless. In that process, they worked very hard to make sure I went to the best schools, got the best education.
He was naturally very bright, but he was so dedicated to his education.
Geoffrey is probably one of the only people I know in this town who has 4 degrees. And those 4 degrees are in 4 different disciplines.
Geoffrey's journey through higher education equipped him with tools to tackle these issues. Armed with degrees in statistics, computer science, business, and law, he joined some of the most prominent organizations both abroad and in Uganda, including Citibank, MTN, NSSF, and East African Development Bank.
So you can imagine somebody getting all that knowledge in a hospital somewhere. You cannot use that knowledge only in a career.
I just didn't look at this education as titles. I looked at it as a tool to make a difference in people's lives.
The life challenges facing people were clear. School-going children lacked textbooks, families needed support, the healthcare system was broken. Through the Family Foundation, they established Children's Clinic, creating spaces for healing.
Current threat is malaria, pneumonia, and In private settings, the medication is very expensive. Then when we reach out to the government hospitals, most of them are drugs.
The health center 3 one sub-county, but it's serving 3 sub-counties.
So Kitakule Foundation, we are Kira. Government, no, that's the case. Health center.
Kitakule Foundation helped this region on this policy by having this hospital and at a subsidized price. One of the children's clinic also saw akomana wakolaki wabuno obulwaire obwalina mukaseera akayidiremu
The Kitakule family believed in being part of the solution. Having a deep-rooted commitment to education, they wanted to extend the same opportunities beyond their home into the community. This led to the creation of a community library, not just a place for books, but a bridge to a world of knowledge that had long been out of reach. Geoffrey began to dream of a world where education and empowerment could rewrite stories of suffering into ones of hope. Understanding the barrier to digital access, they took it a step further. The library wasn't just about reading. It became a connection hub, providing free internet access and a computer training center, ensuring that students and community members could develop digital skills and access global opportunities. Some might wonder, why does Geoffrey do what he does? What keeps him pushing forward, refusing to stop?
Because life is not about having things, it's about how you touch people's lives.
His desire to see people do better, his desire to do good for humanity, I think that's why he does what he does.
And when you go back and look at what you've done and see what impact has done in people's lives, you get a satisfaction.
In 2008, Geoffrey stepped into a leadership role at Letseho, Uganda, and everything changed. He wasn't just running a business, he was building communities.
The last time I counted, he sits on the board of Letseho in Uganda, in Ghana, Rwanda, Tanzania. I think even so he has morphed from being a Ugandan professional to an African shop.
One of his boldest moves was distributing 6,000 books to struggling schools. Geoffrey's defining moment came when a young boy approached him, clutching a donated book.
A kid walked to me and showed me that with this book I'll be able to read, and one day I'll be a doctor. This shows what we do can actually make dreams come true.
With renewed purpose, Geoffrey expanded Letseho Uganda's CSR initiatives to include financial literacy programs. His goal, to create a ripple effect where education inspires entrepreneurship, and entrepreneurship drives prosperity.
So you can imagine even when he's sitting in a company and seeing where should I save our money go. It's books, it's education. But there was still a bigger problem. High illiteracy rates and limited access to quality education. Now, while the Kitakule Foundation and their corporate social responsibility projects were making an impact, they could only reach thousands. Yet, the need was for hundreds of thousands. That's when Geoffrey made a decision. Around this time, Geoffrey, who was once a Rotary actor, rejoined Rotary, an international organization dedicated to service above self.
He joined Rotary
courtesy of my introduction.
Through Rotary, he found like-minded individuals committed to making a difference.
And through that, we've seen how we can actually break the cycle of suffering, or break the cycle of poverty, and impact communities forever.
Rotary played a vital role in Geoffrey's work. Programs like literacy drives and microloan schemes flourished under the combined efforts of Geoffrey and his Rotary network.
Like in Uganda, we have over 200 clubs. Through that structure, we can actually reach different communities and have an impact. It has given us a platform to reach structure, reach people.
But not everybody shared his vision. Critics questioned his method, doubting if philanthropy and business could coexist. Geoffrey, however, remains from his mother's Be known by your good works.
And she also taught me one thing. Every night after dinner, before we went to sleep, there's a song we sang. If I can interpret it, says that whenever there is a situation that comes and affects you, make sure you stay confident, you stay calm, and stay with God. And that song keeps me going. Even if I'm criticized, as long as I'm doing good, as long as I'm impacting lives, it keeps me going.
Over a decade, these initiatives with fellow Rotarians have lifted thousands. Schools have seen improved performance, families started small businesses, and entire communities began to thrive.
His footprints are everywhere in terms of success.
And I know what a wonderful year Rotary Club of Kampala felt and his leadership. The wonderful projects they did. Of course, the milestone thing was hosting the president of Rotary International, their fellowship, President John.
In Geoffrey, what we are getting as a district governor is someone who is going to bring all that experience, all the success to Rotary.
Now the Rotary International Director, Mika, was looking person to work with in starting the Rotary Peace Concert. He was the first person we went to, and he did a sterling job for 2 years, 3 years.
He has put in time and effort when he served as president of the Rotary Club of Kampala. He was the best that year. He served as a fundraiser, partnering with luminaries like the late Hugh Masekela, the fundraise for the blood bank.
Despite these achievements, skeptics persisted. Why divert resources? They asked. Geoffrey's response was clear. If success, is it truly success?
This is already a guess that he is one of those people who is not looking at himself, but at the community.
Our community is in great hands.
Geoffrey continues to inspire through Rotary's mentorship programs, ensuring the to uplift proves that when individuals unite under a shared vision, they can create extraordinary change. Rotary carries that vision, one community at a time, and as
Okay, so you must say, come on. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Let's go.
Thank you very much. Friends, surely they deserve a bigger hand clap. If you are not sure, you don't have given them some money, but I will come around and collect on their behalf. So let's listen to...
Thank you very much. Somehow, as you see, Charlie taught me how to dance. But I'm very grateful to the Kampala South team. And I like to sing out one person and request him to come back. And this is David Omodeng. Can you please come back? The reason I'm singing out David Omodeng is that when we were practicing, he was actually suffering from kidney stones. And he hid that from me all the way to the district conference. And after that, again, he hid that from me. But he went through a 6-hour surgery to remove the kidney stones. That's the level of commitment of Rotarians. So David, I'd like to say thank you very much for that commitment. So when the people do such things, all I say to God that I'm a blessed man. I'll stand on the protocol, but let me divert a bit, have little time, and point out 3 people again. One is General Katumba, who I'd like to recognize from here. The other one is the PS ICT. Doctor, can you stand up for recognition? And the other one is a member of my club. And he's on the bench of the Court of Appeal. Oscar, can you please stand up? Oscar gave me my first job as fundraising, music. Oscar and friends. That's how doing fundraising for jazz concerts. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from Ginger. Governor, thanks for a wonderful conference. The memories will last forever. By my memory of that conference is when I met 2 young ladies arguing whether I was actually called Martin or not. And I was walking behind them and they were, no, but he doesn't look like a Martin. And they was very serious. How can his parents could have named him after Martin? Which Martin? Martin Luther King. Martin who plays the play. Martin Lawrence. But he's not a bad boy. Actually, they made down from the fact that Martin. So I went back to the family records and looked for my baptism card. And I knew it was Martin. But the strange thing that I found were the extra names, which I won't name here. And my mind was around to do that. However, today is a big celebration. But brings back memories One day at the RI Convention in Atlanta, was celebrating some Rotary. So when I met him outside the convention and asked him, I told him congratulations. And he told me one thing, that Geoffrey, I was at the bus stop when the bus came. I reflected on that. What did he mean? That he was at the bus stop when the bus came. As a student, I remembered that I used to prepare, go to the bus stop, make sure I have my card, my rucksack, and be on time. And when I was studying in Belfast, they told me the buses would come at 12:41. Sometimes they even put seconds. And actually they will be there at that time. So I researched how come they are able to do this. And that's why I introduced the Ministry of Transport. Because they had a mechanism where they would even change the traffic lights to make sure they're on time. But what does the bus stop give us as a lesson? Most of the time the people we admire, the dreamers, the doers, the change makers, they didn't just get lucky. They were there at their bus stop. Every single day, they prepared to be at the bus stop. What does it teach us as Rotarians? As Rotarians, we also show up at the bus stops. Not because we want to be applauded, but we know that when we show up at the bus stop, we shall get on that bus and we know what the destination is. And that destination will make a change or a difference in people's lives. It will help one mother get her baby. It will help some people get closer to hope, have better education. All these are done because we are show up. And as Rotarians, we just don't make believe in hope, but actually make change. We organize, we plan, we prepare, and we serve, and the process we have impact. But the most interesting thing now, that this year, I'm not just going to be a passenger when I get on the bus, but actually I'll be the substitute what? Driver, starting 1st July. And we very well know every bus has stewards. So those stewards of mine are my presidents. Can you please wave? My AGs and the various district officials. So as stewards, your role is not just to get on the bus. You also help others that are getting on the bus. You need to remind some that the bus is about to arrive. And most important, sometimes the stewards also collect some money. Thank you, Ebert. And this money is used for fueling, making sure that the bus has fuel. However, to my President-elect, you have to prepare because that bus, which is taking us on the next journey, arrives at 1 minute past midnight on the 30th of June. The Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, that there is a season for everything. The season for planting and a season for harvesting. But if you have to plant, you have to prepare. So this verse is taking us to plant, but we have to prepare. And it's my prayer that actually you've prepared. And that preparation, to my fellow Rotarians, I thank you for what you've done during this magic year. And I hope and pray that we will continue with the same vigor in the next Rotary year. If I jump into the generations, one other thing somebody told me, which I didn't know, that I look younger than my age. Actually, I had to argue with them that Governor Bob was my classmate. But since I look younger than my age, let me tap into what they call the Gen Z language. And borrow a title from the Bad Boys movie called Ride or Die. In the Gen Z language, I'll ask you, Rotarians, to be my ride or die when we need to recruit members. To be my ride or die when we have to do projects. To be my ride or die when we have to raise money for the foundation. To the baby boomers, like my senior Steve Mwanji, and the Gen X, what ride or die means in the Gen Z language means one who supports you no matter what. So I'm asking you to support me and my team no matter the circumstances. So ride or die with my team and with me. And with that, I know we shall be successful because God is on our side. But Kampala South cannot end an event without a good party. So thank you for coming for this function to be here for my homecoming. And I thank members of Kampala South for putting up such a good function. But also, let me take this opportunity to invite you April 16th, 2026 to the district conference. I'm sure you'll never forget for making that decision to invite to come to the district conference. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Here there's that one event. You know how every year there's that one event? The one people keep talking about even months after it ends? Welcome to the 101st Rotary District Conference 2026. It's big, it's loud, and it's already locked in. This is not just a party, it's a daycation. Oh yes. Boat rides? Absolutely. Beach chills? Done. Golf, swimming, all of it. This is where fun meets impact. To crown it all, a grand dinner gala as we welcome our new district governor. This is the weekend people will talk about. Robert Burali is coming. You've seen his clips, we've heard the voice. The guy speaks, and rooms go quiet. Forrest Whitaker, the man who played Idi in The Last King of Scotland. Oscar winner, UN peace builder, he's coming too.
Do you want to hear a secret?
Mary Louise Parker. You've seen her in movies, in series. Now she's on our stage. Ntara Gumamahomwini, the acclaimed Ugandan-American actor, filmmaker, and visual storyteller behind hits like Blood Diamond. And guess what? He'll be there. And when the sun goes down, it's time to lose your voice. Get your dancing shoes on. Azawi. Vinka, Winnie Waji, and Elijah Tucker are shutting it down in an all-star concert by the lake. No breaks, just hit after hit. You're definitely not missing it. Book your spot now. Visit discon101.rotaryd9213.org and be part of the 101st Rotary District Conference 2026. Happening from April 16th to 18th at Imperial Resort Beach Hotel Entebbe, where we will inspire, serve, and impact.
Good evening, friends, Rotarians, Rotaractors that are here. That video is just but a bit of the action that we intend to give you in April of next year. We are so excited. The bar that has been set from the 100th conference is one that is insurmountable, but we are going to make an attempt to do that. We have sold you the idea. Our request to you right now is to log on and put your foot through that door, because we do not intend to have an open window forever. Okay? We are giving you a conference at a very, very affordable rate. However, for all good things, there's always a downside. So I cannot guarantee you a shirt, I cannot guarantee you certain meals, I cannot guarantee you a bag, but I can guarantee you entertainment. You will walk the Hollywood walk during that conference, and you don't want to miss that. I have many members on the team, and I think this is where I think I can fall down. I should have introduced myself. My name is Charles Odaga. I'm the member of this Rotary Club of Kampala South, and I've been tasked by the principal, the incoming principal GK, to lead, to be the chief worker for the 101st District Conference. So I'm at your service. The guy that is on the camera here is Derek Kabwide from the Rotary Club of Kampala South, is the co-chair. So Geoffrey, to them. Friends, what is important for you and what we want to ask of you tonight is that the conference is going to be a conference with a difference. It's all about inclusion. So we want to give you a rate, or we've given you a rate, we've sold you a rate. The current rate for Rotaractors is only $99, and for Rotarians is $149. But what does this give you? It gives you an opportunity to interact, network, enjoy everything. Everything amongst the plenaries, everything amongst the evening events, all the evening drinks, meals, and entertainment are on us. If, however, you choose to want to have lunch at the conference venue, you pay for it. It's just a pittance, but we don't want to take that responsibility. Okay? So $20 you get a shirt, bag, whatever. We shall put a plethora of other items on the list for you to buy. But that will be later. Now. For you need to know that when you make the payment, we can guarantee that what we are showing you here is just a fraction. I told you we still have hotels that are aligned. We want Uganda to remember us for having Hollywood to town. Okay, so we're going to do it and be sure of that. Now, I know we don't have much time, but I just want to beg you, I want to request you, I want to coax you that this is a conference that you don't want to miss. We intend to host up to 2,000 delegates. The conference this year did an immense job, and we had about 1,500 delegates, which is great. But this district has 7,000 Rotarians and Rotaractors. Why don't we get just 2,000 and 2,500? So the venue to be in Entebbe next year, as GK has said, 16th to 18th April, and let's roll it. Thank you so much, and have a nice evening.
Thank you very much, CEO. Colleagues, you will not in Kampala South, we have I don't know whether to call them botanical name, CEO, GK, PK, MO, SS, but we'll get used. As I invite another past president, JBL. We'll get used, Jen Langoya. I'd like to recognize this district governor nominee, District 9214, Rotary District. Welcome. I'd also like to recognize District Governor nominee designate, District 9213, Rotary Fabian. Thanks for joining us. And I would also like to recognize the Rotary Club of Kampala North, who are attending with us. This is fellowship. They cancelled their fellowship to join us, and we do take note of that and recognize that. Thank you very much. At an opportune time, I will invite Vice President Mark to say a word. But let me ask JBL. Past President Langoya to carry on the next stuff. Thanks.
Thank you, MC. I'm very highly privileged for the honor to ask the DG come and to us. And I go a long way, S1 to be precise. We were in the same school. And her compassion and gentle nature is what we enjoyed all that time. She's one of those students who are very intelligent, and the eloquence you hear from now was the same back then. Actually called some girls, don't shoot the mess. I called a few girls. We still call ourselves girls. So I asked the girls, does any of you remember any disciplinary issues that Anne got into? Because my mind was blank. Usually when you have trouble, you'll always remember. 3 of the girls did not remember anything. One of them actually said, I need to go home and grind some rosemary and make rosemary tea so that I can remember. But one remembered an insignificant incident. Anne had her own time for waking up. We have a school bell to wake us up, and breakfast is at 7 a.m. We had small tables like this, each table with a table head. You don't eat, you don't appear at the table, your name is written down by the table head, and you are punished. And what this lady remembered was that, and said, you just write my name for the whole term. But I find that to be insignificant. So she's definitely a lady of self-control and self-discipline. And I'm sure that's what helped her to scale the Rotary ladder. And as DG, you've definitely made your footprints in the Rotary landscape. So it is with great pleasure and humility that I say this. Kumu, please come and talk to your people.
The girls, but aren't we girls? So thank you, Jane, for reminding me about my sleeping habits. I think everybody knows my love for sleep. It only changed when I became governor. And I'm hoping that I'll resume after. But this evening, I'm happy to be here and to see each and everybody here. On a night like this, when you look at the protocol, you're like, where do I start? We have justices, both of whom are my friends, Oscar and Asa. We have an honorable minister. Has he left? We had a minister. We had a baby Tiwa, Katikiros. We have, past, present, incoming and future governors and DRRs. We have magical presidents. Are we anywhere in the room? Magical presidents. We have the Unite for Good team. Make some noise. And of course we have very many Rotary and Rotaract leaders in the house. But most of all, we have friends around us. But this evening, allow me to recognize in a very special way our incoming District Governor, Geoffrey. And this evening we also have three very special ladies. We have Aloisi, who's representing our district Rotaract representative. We have our incoming DRE, Abby. And we have our incoming DRE from 9214, Aleba. And as I wrote down their names, I realized something about the letter A and girl power. Aloisi, Aleba, Abby, and you know. Isn't it amazing? But tonight we are here to celebrate our incoming District Governor-elect Geoffrey Kitakule. And I was thinking, what should I say on a night like this? Because Geoffrey and I have worked for a while together in this governor role, and a few years before that. But I was trying to think of a really significant event that perhaps brings out some of his special leadership qualities. And my mind went back to 2020. At that time, our governor was Governor Xavier. And he was planning to take us to Mbarara for a district conference. And we were very excited about it. And then out of the blue came COVID. And when COVID came, as you remember, everything stopped. The whole world stopped at that time. And so Mbarara started becoming, one of those things that you are like, okay, now that the world is closed, there will be no district conference. But Governor Xavier went one step further and really demonstrated his ability to adapt. And so he came up with this idea and said, you know what? If we can't have it in Mbarara, we will still have a virtual district conference. When he mentioned that, they said a virtual conference, they were like, I was one of the skeptics, and I was like, a virtual district conference? How is that even going to be? I was even thinking, why don't we wait? Maybe they'll open up and then we can have the conference. But anyway, he persisted and said we're going to have this conference. And so like everybody else, I was sitting to wait and see what was happening. My role in that conference at that point was the words. And I had presented the words and said these are the words, and that's it. And then GK comes along and says, we are going to have the virtual conference. I said, yes, I know. He said, I want you to be the MC. I said, what? He said, yes, I want you to be one of the MCs. So I said, you know, GK, I know I can do many things, but I don't think I can do this one. So he insisted. Then I said, anyway, it's locked down. I don't have a permit. I can't even come to Mestil where it was. GK said, I'll come and pick you. Then I said, you know, GK, because of COVID, virtual, my hair, you know, because I knew now this one of hair he won't manage. So I said, my hair, I really don't even know how I'll appear. He said, find something. I'm coming for you at this time. So anyway, as they say, the rest is history. I had to go into my wardrobe, and I came up with this outfit that people would have never imagined. And I think the rest is really history. The outfit I came up with became one of my famous photographs. My presentation at the virtual DCA became something because throughout my son sent me messages, said, Mom, you're trending. I said, I am. So suddenly I had become something else than what I had thought. And Governor Xavier, I think you owe the success of that district conference to Geoff. But what did I learn from that? I learned that GK, as is called, has what you call talent management. He's the kind of leader who sees in people things that they do not see in himself. So he can spot talent. And I want to imagine that his team, he has chosen you carefully. And I believe that each and every one of you in those roles is going to shine. But the other thing that I learned from Geoff, as I was at the stage shining, and by the way, it was like a whole studio operation. I had never been in anything like that. It was really a studio operation when somebody else is telling you stop, start, what, you know, that sort of thing. Geoff was outside the door. And he was on his phone full time. I kept wondering, what's with this guy? We are inside, we are running the show and he's outside. Little did I know that when he was on the phone, he was monitoring each and everything. He was looking at the production from his laptop and everything that was going wrong, he was calling and saying, do this. So what I learned from Geoff, that he is the kind of leader who leads from the back while making you think that you're in front. So those of us who were up on stage thought that we were actually the showstoppers. We thought we were leading the show. The person behind the success of that event was none other than GK. And I think that is a very, very important leadership trait, particularly when you're leading volunteers. That you make people shine, that you make people feel good about themselves. You make people think it was actually their effort. It makes people do even more. And so this evening, I can't without fear of contradiction that I will be handing over the district to a most able leader who I believe is going to make all of us shine, and in the process of making all of us shine, he is going to make sure that our district goes to a much higher level. So collectively, I want you to stand up and let's give a toast to our incoming leader, Geoffrey Kitakule. To Geoffrey Kitakule. Cheers.
Thank you very much, Governor Ann. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Governor Ann. Please let's have another hand clap. Colleagues, we are slowly getting towards the close of this, the formality of this function, and then the dance floor will open. I hope you or GK can write for us visitors. But I'd like to recognize the presence of our DRE, District Representative elect of District 9214, Kanyonza Aleba. Welcome. I'll also like to recognize our DRLN, Alex Mwanguzi, I think he's with us. Thank you. Welcome. And as I invite FF, future president, as you've noticed, most people have come here past presidents. We also want to give opportunity to future presidents. FF His other name is Frank Fayo. But colleagues, I just want to remind all of us that we have the cancer run on the 31st of August. So please make sure you bought your kits. We also have the peace concert on the 1st of November. Please look out for the announcements and register and buy the ticket. And also, those who are traveling towards this, I think it's probably tomorrow or the day after, to DISCON 9214, please safe journey. If you didn't register, I think you can speak to Alex. Marion, please behave yourself. And of course, we'd also like to invite you to the installation of the next president of this club, which will be on the 7th of July. But before I hand over to FF, Governor Ann is passionate about the environment, and one of the gifts we like to give her as Kampala South is we started the journey of the Rotary Club of Environment and Action Change. It's a provisional club, and I'd like to invite the charter president designate Regina. They have a gift for GK. So Regina, if you could come and hand over that gift. And I would also like to invite and ask, maybe in a short while, ask Vice President Mark Samuel Swanta from Rotary Club of Kampala North, together with Governor Bob in a short while also to come and make a presentation to GK, and then we'll hand over to FF. Yeah.
Thank you, MC. Dear DG GK with an M in the middle. Earlier this month, we celebrated International Good Deeds Day. And still this month, Rotary International set it apart for environment, which gives me authority to stand here and hand over this wonderful gift. Now, it is not ordinary tree. This tree is called Ficus natalensis. And it is also called Omugaire. I spent time practicing that. And also called Omutuba here in Uganda. I'll sing out just one reason why we particularly chose this tree. It is a uniting symbol. For those of you who are Baganda, you know Omutuba and what he does. Please accept our gift. Please plant it on 1st July. To mark a year of good deeds, where you'll unite us for good.
I'd like to invite Governor Bob together with the Vice President of the Rotary Club of Kampala North to also make a presentation to GK.
Thank you very much. In continuation of the tradition of letter A, I would like to invite our President-elect Rotarian Stella Alibatese. Thank you very much. Governor Ann, Governor GK, I stand on an existing protocol. The entire Rotary Club of Kampala North is here, so will not fit on this stage. But they can stand up for recognition. Governor GK, on this momentous occasion of your homecoming, your friends from the Rotary Club Kampala North would like to hand over this gift to you, well curated from the finest of us. It includes a lot of wisdom, and we out of the country, Rotarian Charles Lubowa sends his apologies, and a collection from our finest to you, Governor DG Kitakule.
Thank you very much. You've really improved my reading library, and to Stella. I just have to mention actually Stella is also being called to the bench, but she accepted Stone as president-elect when he touched them. And I know my desk mate was behind someone's selection of these titles. But these are very good, sounded by idiot. That's one of the titles. The hidden potential, the science of achieving better things. And then the patient sacrifice, genius, and greed in Uganda's healthcare system by Olive Kobusinje. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it. And the letter from. I just want to mention that no, I was supposed to join Kampala North. And you're waiting to hear my reasons. And remember Mr. Joga really encouraged me to join Kampala North. But at that time it was easier to go through the eye of the needle and join Kampala North. But I'm happy they've actually relaxed somewhat of their things. But I'm happy to join Kampala South, which is your real sister club. We exist in Kampala South because Kampala North allowed us to exist. So thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Rotary Club of Kampala North. Rotarian Fabian, our district governor, nominee designate, would kill me if I did not announce the Kampala. The Rotary 5-a-side. The Rotary 5-a-side will take place on the 19th of July. I think there's been a change of venue to Kampala International School in Bukoto. Please look out for the information and please make sure you register and ensure that all your team members are Rotarians. Because I know their gatekeeper Marion will make so much noise if you bring Chuba. Colleagues, allow me hand over to FF to recognize clubs that have visited us and make some announcements, and then we move towards closure. But we still have cake, we still have entertainment. Please keep around. Thanks. FF.
Ladies and gentlemen, mine will be quick. I came with a Mulebesi, but he's on his phone. Usually, when we are going to collect money, we come with guys who carry our bags. He will carry the bag. I wonder where the second mic is. I think the gentlemen have it. I'm not here to give a speech. Good evening. I see a lot of pieces of paper coming. But it's just in the same spirit of welcoming Geoff. We should clap for our DG, incoming DG, Geoff, with an M in the middle. Okay. So in Kampala South, we have a bad habit of gratitude. We usually give gratitude every time we gather. Today it's going to be a little bit different. Usually we give people a chance to explain why they think they are pound. Okay. But today, because of time, we are not going to explain. So I request all the ushers who have the bags to just wave them. So if you feel that today has been a good day and the Lord has been good, please put your gratitude pound in the bag. One gratitude pound is equal to 5,000 shillings. All right. So let's give ourselves a clap for the spirit of generosity.
And also, our job here is also a quick one to recognize all the clubs that have decided to fellowship with us today. Please don't kill me if I don't read your club. It's just my eyes won't have been clear, but will have seen you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have had a total of 69 Rotary clubs visiting us today. And I've been advised that if you don't mention them individually, so I'm going to be quick, all right? So that you know we can do that. Provisional Club of Chadondo, Kampala North, Chiwature, Kololo, Kampala Impala, Central, East, Kulambiro, Alebad, Chitante, Boyogerere, Morning Tide, Springs, Seven Hills, Mengo, Kampala, Metropolitan, Sunshine, Chadondo, Maisha, Ntinda, Gayaza, Mukono Central, Jambogo, Sese Island, Kajansi. I am not a taxi conductor, guys. So don't think I'm calling people to move. These are all Rotary clubs. Okay? Kampala City, Climate Change, Nalia States. Mbale, Nasa na Metro, E-Club Naguru, Sunrise Kampala, Natete, Chiwenda, Bulindo, Bukoto, Kasui, Central, Chitante, Mango Tree, Uptown Kampala, Sasi, Machindie, Naguru, Bujiri, Acacia Sunset, Kanyanya, Mokono, Jinja, Najera, Kampala Platinum, Kampala Nalia, Mahaba, Arua, Saturday Jazz, Mbalwa, Manyangwa, Nalia, Lifestars, Mbarara Ranchers, Nansana, E-Club Tinda, Serere, Chivuli, Kampala East. This one is either Kabale or some Nakasero Central, Abim, Muyenga Tankir, E-Club of Uganda Global, Matuga, Abatuse Muveo, Taxi Agenda. So those are the Rotary clubs that are visited. Let's give them another round of applause. But we also have Rotary clubs. That one, Kampala South, Alebad, Kololo, Upper Kololo, Victoria University, Nangavo, Chanja, Luzira, Victoria, Kira, Ntinda, Naguru, Kanos, North Musical, Kampala North Musical, Kasangati, Kampala Palms, Sonde, Buganda Royal, Luzira, Nansana, Mulago, Class Central, Chambogo, Chivuli, Seta. This one, the Stadia. Sounds like a football stadium, one of the Champions League finals. Chengera, Njeru, Green Hill, Kabarole, Lira, Iganga, Class Sese. Wow. This is the point when they say, and many others. Please. Hey, Wakayanye. Hey, Matuga, Chitezi, and Werange, I think. So Tuvakuya Komongalo, let me even say it in Luganda, Tuvakuya Komongalo. Please, in the spirit, giving and welcoming job, the gratitude pounds are still moving. However, our Rotary Club of the day, who can guess? Rotary Club of the day is Kampala North. Thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing your time with us. Allow me make this second Kalango. We want to recognize the good service of Traverse. Traverse are the guys on sound right in that corner. Let's clap for them. And then legends are the guys on the screen. So let's also clap for them. In case we did not read your Rotary Club, just know we appreciate you. On behalf of Kampala South, we recognize each and everyone here. So let's give ourselves another very big round of applause. But of course, what is a day like this without music? So let's also appreciate the band. Sandra and the band right over there. Very good voices. Thank you very much. Good evening. Thank you very much, SFF. Friends, we are getting to the close. I will ask future President Diana Kitakule and also President Susan Namuli to please prepare for cake cutting. I was just checking our energy levels. So let's get prepared for that. But before we do that, we'll close the formalities with the final toast. I will invite past President Paul Mohammed to come and lead us into that. So friends, don't leave after that. After we do the final, we have the final toast. We'll cut our cake. We'll have some pictures. We'll also have a fellowship and fun after that. Past President Paul.
Today, we were reminded of the beauty of Rotary. And today, we were once again reminded of how Rotary is family. And as South, we are humbled by the love shown here this evening by each and every one of you visiting us here today. To our district governors, our district officials, presidents, Rotarians, Rotractors, friends, past, current, and future, you're all most welcome here this evening. We appreciate each and every one of you. We appreciate each and every one of you sparing your valuable time to be here with us as we welcome our incoming District Governor GK home. Let us all stand united as we toast to Rotary International.
Thank you very much. Paul. Colleagues, you may resume your seats just for a moment. I will ask and request RFM, please take your seat and help me control EP. Friends, I'd like to invite our district governor, Anne, together with the DRL, who is also the representative of the DRL, who is also the LG for our Rotaract, Aloisi, our district governor-elect, GK, district governor designate Damolira, our DRLE, our DG ND Fabian, and our DRLN, together of course with the DRL 9214, to join and come and cut the cake. So GK. So DRL, our DRL, E and DRL, N, DGND, DGN, and we'll follow the guidance of Albert, please join us here. Matthew. Wycliffe, you could. Yeah, please go ahead. Okay, let's have a cake cut, and then it will be served, and then I will ask the team that has done that to remain on stage for some pictures. Please, on the count of 101. We are not paying attention. We can't move from 101 to 900. Okay, 101, 80, 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. I'll invite our governors, the PDGs, the past district Rotary representatives to join in here, and we have a photo moment. So, Governor Xavier. I was saying, you forget you are the one. I'll ask the past district governors to take their seats. So I will ask those who join. Please stay there. DRL join in. Together with DRL. Aloisi, please. And I will ask GK, DGE and DRE to stay. The rest can take their seats. Yes. Yeah, just. As we do that, I would like to ask SS, GK, you're not going anywhere, so just, and Abby also not going, but DRL, you can take your seat. Oh, sorry, okay. President SS and President FA, please prepare. As we do that, an alert to Kampala South members, please be on standby. PEs be on standby, AGEs be on standby. We'll call you, but may we just have DG and DRL. Those who can make
join your president in a moment. The PEs, if you're to get prepared, and the AGs to get also prepared. While you're staying, members of Kampala South, please. I know the past presidents are close. Members of Kampala South, please. Those who would like to join it, please join it. Members of South, let's make it snappy. Please join it. Let's make this snappy. Please join your governor.
vices elected
to the team of the other district officials. Please, you can lead the team of the other district officials to the governor. And we have the other district officials coming. Let's make this happy. And let's please prepare. We are keeping the most important people for. Do we have the president-elect? President-elect. President-elect. And since the president have permission to donate and you can stay there until the evening closes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us for this event. And that marks the closure of the formality. Feel free to party, the bar is open. And network, and there's still a lot of things as well. So thanks very much and have a good evening.